What is good, peasants? My name is JB, and I'm here today with my team builder for PCL Season 2, Week 1. This week we are taking on our good pal, It's Sock, coach of the Minnesota Twineedles. And there are a couple things I want to get out of the way before we get into this team builder. First things first, how you guys like this little overlay I made for team builders? I like it. It's nice, it's simple, it does a job, and it looks good. Trying something different, trying to step my game up a little bit with the GFX and whatnot. I'll probably change my showdown background. I just had this for the LDL recap video that went up earlier this week, but it's the same night that I'm recording both of these in the same night. So yeah, you guys understand. So I'll probably change the showdown background for that, but I was too lazy to change it before I recorded this when I started recording. So we're just gonna leave it. You're just gonna have to deal with the fact that there's a lot of red on your screen right now. It won't be there the whole time. But another thing. I'm going to try keeping these uploaded as separate videos, the team builders. As you can clearly tell, this is, not the full game. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I bodied Sock. You never know, but no, this is obviously not the full game. I want to, try to keep these uploaded as separate videos, just, sort of give you guys a little bit more content, and maybe, just sort of go a little bit more into the teams and what they're supposed to do. I need to open my notes, and hopefully there's nothing too embarrassing that you guys just saw. I don't think there is, but anyway, notes. All right, probably should have done that beforehand, but I am me, so I didn't do it beforehand. Anyway, yeah, let's just go ahead and get into the matchup. Like I said, I'm gonna try to keep these up as separate videos. Try to maybe give you guys a little bit more insight or something. I don't know, and plus, just shorten my, actual battle videos, that sort of thing. Whatever. Let's just get into the team. You can see over there. This whole time, you can see Sock's team. It's been Zapdos, Togekiss, Flygon, Smeargle, Quillfish, Torterra with Z-moves, Dialga as his goddamn S tier, Keldeo, Salamence with Z-moves, Girafarig, and Mega Heracross. So week 1, we have to take on one of our children from our finals team last season, Z-Salamence. We even had Z-moves on it, man. It hurts. It hurts having to take on men's week 1. Not really. I'm not that sentimental. But the things I've noticed about Sock's team, and I'm sure you guys noticed about Sock's team, that his team is incredibly weak to Bolt Beam / Edgequake. We've been giving him shit for that ever since the draft ended, and just because, we're wonderful people, we are being both the coaches as well as just the Yeet squad in general. Like, we've all just been kind of giving him shit for his Edgequake weaknesses and his Bolt Beam weaknesses. But yeah, his team, regardless, his team is very scary, but it is very weak to Bolt Beam and Edgequake. He has 4 things weak to Ice, just in general. Zapdos, Togekiss, Flygon, and Salamence, all weak to Ice. 3 of them quad weak to Ice, so that's something I noticed immediately. Smeargle and Quillfish, pretty damn annoying because they do set hazards. Smeargle's just generally a very annoying Pokemon. Torterra, for those of you who don't know, I mentioned it a little bit in my draft analysis, but Torterra is one of my top 3 to 5 favorite Pokemon of all time. Design-wise, I fucking love Torterra, so that's kind of hurt having to take that on week 1 as well, but it is a pretty good Edgequake resist. It's his only one on the team that's an outright resist to both, so that's, good. But Torterra is a very good Pokemon. Something like a Rock Polish set could be a little bit scary, more offensive set, but the dual stabs are pretty good against me, so I wouldn't be surprised if I see Torterra. Dialga is definitely coming. It's a fucking Dialga. Need I say more? But no. Stats that are just out of this world. 90 speed being its lowest stat, 150 special attack, I think 120 physical attack, and then like over 100 in bulks, HP in both defenses as well. So it's coming. It's a Dialga. Keldeo, Scarf Keldeo's dual stabs are incredibly hard for me to switch into. Pretty damn scared of that. But yeah, Keldeo's a bit of a threat. Z-Salamence, definitely expect to see Flanium Z-Salamence. I have a Mega Venusaur on my team. And just, going off my own headspace, both times we played Kohan last season, he had Mega Venusaur, I had Salamence. Both times I brought Flanium Z. Well, I brought Flanium Z in the finals. Didn't bring it in the regular season because I forgot the Z Crystal, but yeah, whatever. Girafarig, Sock's sort of gimmick is that he loves, using random mons and making them work, so I would not be surprised to see Girafarig come. It's Sock, so who knows. And then Mega Heracross has 185 physical attack. It's an absolute monster. It does have skill link, so if he brings like a Pin Missile variant or a Bullet Seed or something like that, it could be a little bit problematic. It is also an Edgequake resist, so I kind of misspoke that it also does resist both, but again, He has so much weak to it that it is what it is. So that is Sock's team. Let's go ahead and get into the squad that I put together for this game. I want to give shout-outs to Dorian for helping me build. Honestly, it was a pretty fun team to build, not gonna lie. So let's just go ahead and get into it. And this is, I did not have it open. I was meant to just have it there like that. Anyway, first off, we have Shaolin, our Mian Shao, with Life Orb Regenerator. Moves are Low Kick, Hidden Power Ice, Knockoff, and U-Turn. We have Speed for Max Speed Zapdos, as well as Max Speed Flygon, as well as Max Speed Salamence. So we outspeed base 100 Mons. Low Kick has a chance. Low Kick just straight up outright Oko's Dialga, Max HP Dialga with Low Kick. So yeah, let me rephrase that so it actually makes sense in a sentence, because words are difficult for me for some reason. Low Kick Oko's Max HP Dialga from this thing. And then then we have Hidden Power Ice as a way to Oko Salamence if he is a naive nature, if he wants to run a mix set. Otherwise, it 2-hit KOs all min sets unless he's Max Spadef. For some weird reason, it KOs after rocks, unless he has bulk invested to live that specific hit. Knockoff is just nice for his team in general, just knocking stuff off. It's good for hitting Draft Rig super effectively and just getting rid of items and stuff like Zapdos, like potential leftovers of Rocky Helmet. Whatever item, just knock off. And then we have U-Turn for pivoting, as well as, just being able to, heal ourselves back up with Regenerator, Life Orb Regenerator, U-Turn. They just synergize it so well together, and that is why we have it. Next up, we have Lord Relix, the Omastar. I don't know if I'm going to change this nickname. We'll see. But anyway, we have Focus Sash, Weak Armor with the moves Earth Power, Ice Beam, Hidden Power Flying, and Shell Smash. So you know how I said in my team builder I was never gonna bring, or not my team builder, my draft analysis, where I said I was never gonna bring Shell Smash Omastar because it's a basic bitch set. Well, here we are week 1 with Shell Smash Omastar. But like I said, you can look at his team and see why this thing puts in so much work. Sock is incredibly weak to Ice Beam, so +2 Ice Beam just runs a train on his team. Earth Power, if he's Max HP Dialga, has a chance to kill. And then we have Hidden Power Flame for Heracross, Switch Okos, as well as doing a ton to Keldeo as well. I don't think it quite Okos Keldeo because it's not quite effective. It barely Okos Mega Heracross, just a Max HP Mega Heracross, but it does. And then our speed allows us to outspeed like a random Scarf Dialga because we didn't really have need for bulk, especially on a weak armor set. And we're not, there's no point in having bulk when you have Focus Sash instead of White Herb on Shell Smash Mon, and then weak armor doesn't really matter. So I don't think he's gonna bring Scarf Dialga, but that's what we do outspeed. And yeah, that's what that set is. It hits his team incredibly hard. Main things that I would try to set up on is maybe something like Smeargle if I catch it in a weird matchup, or like force something like Zapdos out on a switch, or I can even set up in front of like a Togekiss or something like that. But yeah, and one of the reasons I want to mention that we have weak armor is, say Salamence is Dragon Dance set up to +1. What I can do is just Shell Smash in front of an outraging Salamence, live the hit, get a weak armor boost, and then as I Shell Smash plus the weak armor speed boost, I will then be faster than +1 Salamence, so that's cool. And that's what that does. Yeah, oh no, we don't outspeed Scarf Dialga. I don't know what I'm saying. We don't outspeed Scarf Dialga, we outspeed Jolly Dialga. Wait, was it Scarf Dialga? Yes, it is Scarf Dialga. Because we barely don't outspeed Scarf Mints. That's what it was. It's weird. Numbers are hard. It's been a week since I built this team. But yeah, we do outspeed Scarf Dialga, I believe. Pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. But I don't think he's bringing Scarf Dialga. But I know we outspeed Scarf Mints at +1 if the weak armor thing works. I know that for a fact because we'll be +4 speed and there's no way. Anyway. Next up, we have Ukulele, our Tabulele, with Metronome, Psychic Surge, of course, with the moves Psychic, Moonblast, Focus Blast, and Calm Mind. So yep, we're bringing Metronome week 1 because I'm me. This has speed for Max Speed Dialga. Again, not really sure he'd bring it, but if he does want to bring like a Fast Specs variant, which puts in a ton of work against my team, I could definitely see that being a thing. We do outspeed that. So the reason behind Metronome is Sock has no Dark type, and I can freely just spam Psychic, and if I get Metronome going, it's gonna eventually just do a ton to everything on his team. His one like real Psychic resist being his only Psychic resist rather being Dialga and Draft Rig, both of which drop to 2 Moonblasts. Dialga, unless he is like a max HP variant, drops to Focus Blast at +1. So if I can set up Calm Mind, I can take his Flash Cannons better, and then can go from there. Just click Moonblast twice, or do whatever I need to in that matchup. Basically, Tapu Lele just has free reign to click Psychic, basically, against this team. And if I can get up to +1, I have a chance to Oko Dialga with Focus Blast. Even so, if he is if not more offensive variant, like a max speed, max special attack variant, I can 2-hit KO it outright with Moonblast, so that's nice as well. Next up, we have a very straightforward set, Reverberate our Swallow. This was the first set that Dorian really helped me with. Well, I had these two sets pretty much done, like right after the draft, after I looked at my week 1 matchup. This set we did a little bit of work on. I was originally going to run Trick, but I couldn't outspeed Scarf Mince or Scarf Keldeo, so I just like, yeah, fuck it, we'll just go Calm Mind. This set, though, this was all Dorian. I got to give him props for this set. So, we were sitting there looking at, you know, the last Mon to fit on the team. I originally had Hydreigon in this slot, but we couldn't come up with a good set. And then Dorian just, like, looked over his team and was like, hey, JB, Sock's only switching to Facade is Dialga, which you have a lot of things to kill Dialga. So why don't you just go ahead and run yourself a Gut Swallow? And I'm like, you know what, Dorian? That's a great idea. That's why you're here. That's why you helped me team build. That's why Zeraora is named Dorian. But yeah, enough with a dumb story. Swallow, Sock has no switch-ins for it outside of Dialga. And if we can get rid of Dialga, his Facade switch-in does not exist. So, yeah. The speed allows us, we just have max speed, max physical attack. Speed allows us to outspeed. I want to say that's just enough for max speed. Keldeo, I believe we just outright outspeed that. I'm 90% sure. I don't see why else I'd just be max speed. Forgot the level 50 these, spoiler alert, I've already started prepping for week 2, that's why these are not level 50 anymore. Yeah, we outspeed Timid Keldeo. I don't think he'd bring anything other than Scarf Keldeo, but again, it'd be nice if he does, and I can just outspeed that. And just start spamming Brave Birds or Facades against his team. Basically get rid of Dialga, and this mon has a very good chance of winning late game. Also, Reverberate is a stupid nickname because I'm me. Next up, we have Dorian the Zeraora. So, moves Electrium Z with Volt Absorb, obviously, Plasma Fist, Close Combat, Hidden Power Ice, and Sleep Talk. So the 108 speed, same speed stat, allows us to outspeed Keldeo. Nice and fast boy there. So the reason we have Sleep Talk is I decided not to bring Mega Venusaur. Stock has like 12 flying types, so there's no real reason to bring Venusaur to this game. So I didn't really have a switch in for Spore Smeargle, and I didn't really need a 4th move on Zeraora. Yeah, it would have been nice to have Volt Switch, but I'm not too worried about having Volt Switch. I can freely switch into most things on his team, and if I need something to take a hit, it is what it is. But if that comes back to bite me, you know, whatever. But I'd rather have an out for not bringing Mega Venusaur against a Spore Mon, so that's why we have Sleep Talk. I can just Sleep Talk whatever and do a ton of damage to something. Z Plasma Fist, just basically it's just there to do a ton to Zapdos or just try to get rid of the Togekiss or whatever. It hits everything but the Flygon and the Torterra. I don't expect to see both. And I have Hidden Power Ice for Flygon, for both of them actually, so it is what it is. Hopefully we can try to, you know, catch like the Zapdos or something on the Switch. Close Combat, good, you know, solid hit for Dialga. It doesn't do a ton, but it'll do enough to keep it honest. And then we have Hidden Power Ice because Sock is stupidly leaked to Ice. Last, but certainly not least, we have our boy Skywalker, the Lando T, with Pasho Berry, Intimidate, Stealth Rock, Earthquake, U-Turn, and Defog. This was the set that me and Dorian went ham on, as you can tell by the EV spread. So, we have speed for uninvested Zapdos, which is nice. Always outspeeding that stupid thing, because F it. Actually, no, that's definitely not true. We have a lot of speed on this. We have 148 speed. That's for... God, what was that for? Is that for max speed Togekiss? Is that for the max speed Togekiss? Yes, it outspeeds that. Max speed Modest Dialga? What the F was that for? Yeah, okay, it outspeeds max speed Modest Dialga. And also outspeeds Timid Togekiss, so... I'm not really sure what that speed was for. Anyway, we have a random speeds here for Togekiss. We 2-hit KO Keldeo and Dialga with Earthquake. That's nice. Defense gives us a chance to be 3-hit KO'd by Jolly Flygon Outrage. So you know the lowest chance. Adamant, we are always 3-hit KO'd, but we have a chance to not be 3-hit KO'd. I think it's a chance to be 4-hit KO'd, whatever. No, it's a chance to be 3-hit KO'd, but Jolly, Flygon Outrage, we're always 2-hit KO'd by Adamant Outrage. But however, we live either stab Z move from Adamant Salamence at -1, so we can switch into a Mint Z move if we know he's going for it. That's nice, and then we just have U-turn for pivotty things. And defog. Basically, Lando was just here for defog and getting rocks up, and yeah, that's basically really all Lando was here for. It doesn't really have the best matchup, but we needed a rocker, and it had the best matchup of all the rockers because we're not bringing rocks on Omastar, and Poleon had a terrible matchup, and Claydol also had a terrible matchup, so Lando's our default rocker. We have Pasho Berry because basically just to live a hit from Keldeo and put it in range of whatever with Earthquake, or if it's low, if it's in range, kill it, obviously. But Icy Wind does less than just Scarf Scald or Hydro Pump, so that's why we have Pasho Berry, so we can live a hit and then just get off an Earthquake and see what we can do with Keldeo. Basically, yeah, Lando is rarely here to die, basically. Like, usually when you bring a Lando, it's here to put in work and be like the backbone of your team, but now Lando's just kind of here as like a decoy, I guess. Like, it's not really here to do anything other than get up rocks and die, or keep rocks off the field and die. Like, basically it's here just as bait because it's a Lando and he's gonna prep for it. I don't know. Yeah, basically that. But yeah, that is the team for week 1 against Sock. Let me know what you guys think of the team in the comments down below, and I will see you all for the battle tomorrow. Also, let me know what you think of the layout, if you think it's cool, if you think it's stupid, or whatever. Anyway, peace out.